Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Kirby Pangatungan, your host for the morning talk show called I Know, You Know, We Know Talk Show. So today, we are going to dive into such interesting discussion about our human anatomy, where we invited some of the well-known experts from their fields. Are you ready to meet and get new knowledge from them? Okay, let's welcome our experts, starting with Miss Jane Lerfrado, Evelyn Copon, Carla Medeo, Miss Micaela Umpan, Shanti Hironco, Miss Janet Panegro, Miss Bea Aron, Naika Andales, Miss Josaira Neves, Mary Grace Fleglo, Nice Abi, and Ashley Umpan. A round of applause, please. Good morning, experts. Are you ready to share your knowledge to our audiences today?
Yes, of course, Miss Kirby. We're so excited to share our knowledge to our audience.
Okay, very good. How blessed everyone is to have someone to explain about our human anatomy. Audiences, I highly encourage you to listen accordingly because I will be asking some of you questions about the discussions of our experts to know if you really are listening and learning. Okay, let's start. Sir and Madam, can you enlighten us about the meaning of skeletal system?
Certainly, Ms. Kirby, the bones of the skeleton are more than just rocks from which the muscle hang. They have a variety of vital functions in addition to support the weight of the body. Bones work with muscles to maintain the body position and produce controlled, precise movements. Without the skeleton to pull against, contracting muscle fibers could not make us sit, stand, walk, or run. The 206 bones in the adult human body are actually dynamic living tissue. Bone constantly breaks down and rebuilds itself, not just during the growth phases of the childhood, but throughout the life. Bone is filled with blood vessels, nerves, and living cells. In addition, its interaction with other body systems is necessary not only for movement, but for the life itself.
So, does the skeletal system has various functions?
Yes, Ms. Kirby, since our skeletal system includes bones of the skeleton, cartilages, and other connective tissues that stabilize or interconnected the bones. This is why our system has 5 primary functions.
Support is the skeletal system provides structural support for the entire body. Individual bones or group of bones provide a framework for the attachment of soft tissues and organs.
Storage of minerals and lipids. Minerals are inorganic ions that contribute to the osmotic concentration of the body fluids. Minerals also take part in various physiological processes and several are important as enzymes cofactor. Calcium is the most abundant minerals in the human body. The calcium salt of bone are valuable mineral reserve that maintains normal concentration of body fluid. In addition, the bone of the skeleton stores energy as lipids in areas were filled with bone marrows.
Third is the blood cell production. Is a red blood, white blood, and other blood are produced of red bone marrow, which fills internal cavities of many bones. So we will be determine the blood formation, and we will be examine the cardiovascular and lymphatic system.
Fourth is the protection. Protection is a skeletal structure surround many soft tissues and organs. The ribs protect the heart and lungs. The skull encloses the brain. The vertebrae shield the spinal cord, and the pelvis cradles digestive and reproductive organs.
And the last one is leverage. So in the context of human skeletal system, leverage refers to how many bones act as levers to change the magnitude and direction of the forces generated by skeletal muscle. And this function enables a range of movements, from the precise motion of a fingertip to significant changes in the position of the entire body. And essentially, bones interact with muscle construction to produce movements and leveraging mechanical advantage to perform tasks with efficiency and strength.
Thank you, experts, for the detailed information. So now, speaking about bones, are there any shapes of it?
Yes, Ms. Kirby. In fact, there are 6 shapes of our bones. First is the sartorial bones or the Wernian bones. It is small, flat, oddly shaped bones found between the flat bones of the skull. Sutures are the fibrous joints that connect the different flat bones of the skull. Examples of these are the ossicles and inca bone. So the second one is the regular bone. As the regular bones have complex shapes with short, flat, notched, or red surfaces. It is essential components of the skeletal system to provide support, protection, articulation, and muscle attachment. Examples of these are the vertebrae, sacrum, temporal, and ethmoid. So the third one is the short bones, are cube-shaped with nearly equal dimensions of length, height, and width. It is essential components of the skeletal system to provide support, stability, and limited movement in area. They are found in the carpal bones or at the wrist, and the tarsal bones or at the ankles.
Continue about the different bone shapes. The fourth one is the flat bones. Flat bones provide protection for underlying soft tissues and offer an extreme surface area for the attachment of skeletal muscles. Flat bones form the roof of the skull, the sternum or breastbone, the ribs, and the scapulae or shoulder blades. Next are the long bones. Long bones are relatively long and slender. They are located in the arm and forearm, thigh and leg, palms, soles, fingers, and toes. An example of this is the femur, the largest and heaviest bone in our body. Lastly is the sesamoid bones. They are usually small, round, and flat. They develop inside tendons and are most often encountered near the joints of the knee, the hands, and the feet. Few individuals have sesamoid bones at every possible location, but everyone has sesamoid patellae or kneecaps.
Wow, that's very interesting. Audiences, are you still there?
Yes!
Okay, let's continue the discussions with our experts. So these bones, do they develop or grow?
Yes, Miss Kirby. The growth of the skeleton determines the size and proportion of your body. The bony skeleton begins to form about 12 millimeter, or it is equivalent to 0.5 inches long. During subsequent development, the bone undergoes a tremendous increasing in sizes. Bone growth continues through adolescence and do not stop until you reach your 25 years of age.
Thank you, Ms. Preglo. Let's proceed with the last discussion, which is the axial skeleton.
Good afternoon. The axial skeleton forms a longitudinal axis of the body, which consists of 80 bones that make up 40% of bones in human body. The skull includes 8 cranial bones and 14 facial bones. And additionally, there are 6 auditory ossicles and hyoid bones that is both associated with the neck. The vertebral column that is comprises with 24 vertebrae column that is alongside with sacrum and coccyx. The thoracic cage that is made up of sternum and 24 ribs. In essence, the axial skeleton provides a vital framework that protects and supports the brain, spinal cord, and the organs of thoracic cage and the abdominal cavities.
Now, let's talk about the mainstay parts of axial skeleton. So first, let's talk about the skull. So first, the skull is a bone structure that protects our brain. So now we have the mandible. So the mandible is our lower jaw bones, that is the largest bone and the strongest bone in our face. And then we have the sternum. So of course the sternum is our chest bone that is connected to our ribs. And then we have the ribs. So the ribs is a curved bone that is forming a curved rib cage that is protect our lungs, heart, and etc. So now we have our vertebral column. So our vertebral column is what we call the spine, that is interconnected bones that encase and protect our spinal cord. And then we have the sacrum. So this one is our the cause of our balance. Yes.
Okay, thank you experts for your detailed discussions. So now we came to the point where I will be asking the audiences to answer our questions. You have your designated groups, right?
Yes.
So this game is called Raise Your We Know Flag. wherein each group paunhanay og isa sa ilahang we know flag, and then kung kisa to'y makauna og isa, mao to siya ang maka-answer niya. If ma-check ila answer kay naami ka ng prize ihatag. Then if ang answer sa katong nakauna og race sa ilahang we know flag is kanang wrong, other member or other groups kay can steal. So am I clear?
Yes.
Number 1, how many bones does the human body have? A, 207, B, 206, C, 205, and D, 208. Raise your we know flag. In 3, 2, 1, go! B, 206. Number 2. Then one of the primary function of the skeletal system. 3, 2, 1, go! Dali! Number 3. Type of bone shapes that are box-like appearance. A, irregular bones. B, sutural bones. C, long bones. Or D, short bones. 3, 2, 1, go! Yes, right. Answer kay short bones. Number 4. How many bones does a shell skeleton have? A, 100, B, 80, C, 82, or D, 90? 3, 2, 1, go! Yes, 80 ang bones. Number 5. This provides framework that supports and protects the brain, the spinal cord, and the thoracic and abdominal organs. A, skeletal system. B, facial system. C, bone development. Or D, bone shape. 3, 2, 1, go! Now, wrong. B, yes, facial system. Thank you for watching dito sa talk show na I Know, You Know, We Know